The soldier lifted the cage lid to find an eyeless little girl inside. Slowly raising her hands, she congratulated him on soon becoming a father, yet prophesied he would die in tomorrow's battle, leaving his unborn son utterly alone. The soldier clearly dismissed her as a liar, suspecting she merely sought to trick him into desertion. The girl then foretold that if they rode cows into battle tomorrow, he would believe her, but cows were nowhere to be found on the battlefield. Finding the notion utterly absurd, the soldier paid it no mind. Looking at the wounded warriors, the captain remarked, "These men are fortunate. Those unable to continue fighting will be sent home." Just then, the chieftain brought good news. Tomorrow they wouldn't have to march to the front lines on foot, for horses had arrived from the rear. He then let the soldiers choose saddles, crafted from the finest cowhide. These were called cows. Hearing this, Lampu grew anxious. He recalled the prophetess's prophecy. He hadn't yet seen his newborn son. He didn't want to die now, so he steeled his resolve and shattered one of his legs with a hammer. Thus, he was sent back to his hometown as he wished. But his wife told him that news of his self-mutilation to evade war had spread throughout their village, bringing shame upon her and their newborn son. She would rather he had died a warrior's death than live like a coward. Then she abandoned the child and left home. Lump raised the child alone in humiliation until the boy turned 13. That day, the village was again conscripting soldiers, with the front lines intensifying. The king had lowered the draft age to 14. Lump could only flee with his son through the night, but they encountered cavalry en route. The leader recognized Lump at a glance. He berated Langpu for his cowardice in front of his son and prepared to seize the boy for military service. Langpu begged for his son's life, offering anything in exchange. The soldiers scoffed that Langpu had no money, no power, nothing but his dignity to trample. He demanded Langpu kiss his stinking feet, unwashed for 3 months, before letting them go. For his son's sake, Langpu humbled himself and endured the humiliation. The old beggar believed all this stemmed from Langpu's cowardice. He revealed that the Dark One's power came from a magical dagger. Possessing it would grant immense strength. Following the beggar's advice, Langpu set fire to the castle, then seized the opportunity to steal the dagger and summon the Dark One from it. But the Dark One refused to obey his commands, instead insulting him as a coward and calling his son a bastard. These words struck deep into Langpu's heart. In a rage, he plunged the dagger into the Dark One's chest. The darkness dissipated, revealing the old beggar himself. Langpu couldn't comprehend why. Perhaps the Dark One sought release. The power of magic proved far less glorious than he'd imagined. Every achievement demanded its price. When he drew the dagger, the Dark One's name transformed into Wolf Pushkin. At last, he gained the power to protect his son. Even a mere scratch prompted him to use magic to turn the aggressor into a snail, which he then crushed underfoot. Though powerful, magic easily clouded the mind. His son said he had changed, hoping his father would return to his former self. But how could a wolf, having tasted blood, ever be content with grass? The boy made a wish to the forest elf, knowing there must be a way to restore his father. The elf appeared, giving him a magic bean and telling him to throw it to open a portal to the year 2025. It was a world without magic. He brought his father to the woods, tossed the magic bean, and opened the vortex. A powerful current sucked them in, but at the critical moment, Langpu regretted it. Magic was the source of his confidence. Without it, he lost the power to protect his son. Terrified of facing reality, he accidentally let his son slip from his grasp into the vortex. By the time he realized it, the vortex had closed.